it's just terrible. You know, I came home from dogs today and I was so ready to fucking stream, which
You even like told me like I want to start 9, and it was like early, it was like 7 like p.m. my time. I was like, holy shit, it's early, relatively.
hey Biggs. So yeah, I'm like, and you know, usually when I stream, it's like, well, you know, it feels like I'm like, I kind of gotta force myself to get into it, and then I get into it, and then it's fun, you know? But there, I was ready, so, you know, I boot up the thing, and suddenly the capture card isn't working, so I think I spent 2 hours.
Well, I guess I can't do the recording method then.
Why is my stick doesn't do up and down, that's so weird. Is it always like
My
this?
screen's probably running garbage, is it? I can't tell. It says no drop frames or anything. OBS has been doing this thing lately whenever I try to record Switch games only. We keep saying like, encoding overload can't fucking handle it. And I don't understand.
Well, because Splatoon has such good graphics. Yeah, I should be able to move this up and
I
down. Why is this not moving
Test
up?
recording with like a few other things, like the other games. Trying like they're all producing it. Sometimes like they behave when I hit like, you know, like I put it on like the PS4 encoding option, and it just runs fine sometimes. And I forgot to put streamer mode on Discord on. It's not gonna be like 5 or 6 beeps from that because David's about to send me a novel.
All right, I'm just in such a bad mood now. It was gonna be I was gonna be in such a great mood, and now I'm in such a bad mood. It's hot and stuffy in my room now. It was nice and cold outside when I was gonna start. You know, no one was home. I could have sworn that I used it. Maybe I was just out. I don't know why I'm just not used to this control scheme anymore.
Breath of the Wild.
I doubt it. The last time I played that was like 2 days ago, right? And
Yeah,
I'm
you
probably
didn't play Splatoon in the meantime.
not gonna play it today either. So I don't even know how the volume is, but I mean, this was gonna be a short salmon run anyway. But that's because I wanted to do more Nier and Zelda, not because the microphone and OBS stopped working.
But yeah, like their encoding preset thing or encoding overloaded thing is getting on my tits a lot. It's like I don't know if it means like my CPU is just fucking it. I don't know if it means like this capture card is fucking it. I don't know if it's like, oh, it just can't handle a Switch 'cause it's not designed for it. So I don't know if that means I need to replace it or what. But it's annoying me a lot.
I don't know. Are we running like 2 stories here?
Well, yeah, I was talking about my thing.
Yeah, I know. I'm mad. Basically, the moral of the story is if your capture card isn't working and your mic isn't working, you have to go into your privacy settings in Windows 10, turn them on, but that's not enough. At least that wasn't enough for the mic, because that's like the first thing I did with the mic after I figured out that was the problem with the capture card. Because I figured it wouldn't destroy the mic. You have to also, like, there are apps like Photos and, you know, Microsoft Word, Microsoft Edge, shit like that. None of them say OBS or anything, and it's just the mic doesn't work in general. But if you just switch some of them on, then for some reason the mic starts working again. So, I don't know what the general controller is, but just do that if your stupid shit doesn't work. Ugh.
Welcome to Microsoft quality design.
This is the first time it's happened with me. I've seen people with art, like, if your tablet's suddenly not working, you know, then after the Windows update, you have to, you know, go in and do this and this, and I'm like, all right. So it was like my first hunch, I don't know. I kind of thought it stopped working because, some shit I did with the computer, whatever. But it's working now. I was about to go live with no salmon run, or with no mic. I wasn't about, actually that's true, I wasn't gonna go live, I was just gonna record it, because no one wants to watch no voice.
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking of like trying to find ways like, oh, maybe I can use my phone to record it, like if I propped up my, you know, webcam or something. And then I'm like
Yeah.
trying to think of how to record with the with Elgato, but then use my phone as a microphone. Like, do I send it to myself on Discord or something? Would that be too big? So I'm like glad it all worked out, but you know, plenty of streaming problems going on.
And mine are more just recording problems rather than streaming. The streams are always fine, like, you know, like God of War running in like piss vision is because it's like 1080p and I don't have my thing set up to stream 1080p because I don't trust my internet to handle it. Maybe it can, I don't know. But
Wow.
whatever.
Why is it always like it's so high up? What is that?
What is it?
For some reason it feels like my camera is consistently low to the ground.
Maybe it's how you're holding the controller?
Shouldn't be, because it's normal.
I guess like fuck it and like hit Y to like reset it in a few positions and like break it back into place. I don't know.
Maybe if my stick worked like I feel like it should. I mean, I don't know. We've been playing Salmon Run for like eons, right?
Yeah.
I don't have a neck. So I feel like I would have like this muscle memory that I seem like I'm missing. Doesn't that seem like it's actually in the game? I don't know. It's weird. We didn't even have much to talk about anyways, but then this rumor dropped. It's like, holy shit.
Like 3 things I can talk about.
Is one of them the fact that Retro Studios may be making a Star Fox Racing a game?
Yes, it is.
Very much in the vein of F. I don't know what the F in F-Zero stands for. F-Zero and Diddy Kong Racing with an overworld and boss battles. Apparently.
I mean, I don't really give a shit about any of that.
Wow.
But my main thing is I'd want to know what Nintendo's problem is, where they have a, you know, like a sci-fi racing franchise that has considerable prominence, still does. Has like a lot of yes. Like people like to meme about it, but you know, like fucking anyone can recognize F-Zero, Captain Falcon, the music, any of it.
Hey, Game Boo.
Hello. But you know, they just keep going like, nah, that we aren't allowed. Like, I begin to, I know, like it's probably the, you know, you like remarked like negatively on the opinion before, but like I do genuinely think this is Miyamoto sticking his dick in it, because it's like, you know, he was the one who kept making that comment like, oh, what do you want from us? Like, we've done everything we can for this, blah blah blah, and then you know, keep shitting out new Super Mario Bros. Games and shit like that, where it's just the same fucking thing over and over again. But here, it really seems like it's something to do with him, because Star Fox is his fucking baby. He made it.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Like, he made it, he directed it, like it was his shit. Like, he was especially gung-ho about Star Fox Zero existing no matter what, using the controls it has no matter what, and you know, that turned out fucking great, didn't it?
Seems like it's no one's baby, because the only Star Fox game ever released was Star Fox 64.
I mean, that was another thing I was going to bring up while I was on this rant about how this franchise keeps getting like second chances it frankly doesn't really deserve. Like, there's only been like one truly great Star Fox game, and that's 64. Assault was good, and the rest are all mediocre to aged out to just straight up bad.
Maybe's a good Star Fox game.
But you know, like, it gets a lot of play and a lot of prominence, considering the fact that it has 2 good games out of like what, like 6, 7.
I mean, even like Star Fox Zero is like basically another remake of Star Fox 64.
That's the other thing. The same game, or just the same game.
It's the same game over and over again. That's my big problem with Star Fox, like the series.
He said hi to you, big. Don't worry.
Yeah, at the beginning, before I got angry. I mean, I was angry at the beginning, but
yeah, like, it's just, you know, like, the only way I see this thing continue getting any play is like,
also
just because it's Miyamoto's baby. What were you about to say?
And then, you know, whatever.
And it is like, it just keeps making that quarter with F-Zero come up and like seem increasingly fucking stupid in light of this. Like I don't know. Like they have like a. It's not like F-Zero wouldn't get any play. I know like some, you know, like fuck people who just like to rile people up instead of actually pay attention to anything. People say shit like, oh, but you know, GX didn't sell well. You know, it was hard to swallow, isn't it? But it didn't. It's kind of like completely different time, completely different industry, completely different market. Things are different now, considerably so. There's far less competition in the racing genre for one. For two, people clearly have a taste for this because you got Wipeout, Redout, Fast RMX Racing all selling pretty well. All doing pretty well, like commercially, critically. Wipeout just got like a VR fucking update. Apparently it's pretty rad. You know, like there is an audience and a place for this type of sci-fi game, sci-fi racing game. I won't do it. And now instead we're just getting Star Fox Racing, and it's kind of like, no, frankly.
But I mean, it's being made by Retro, so it's guaranteed to be good.
No.
And I mean, I like the concept. You know, Franklin Zero notwithstanding. Fuck.
It's not even
alive.
like that. I don't like the concept. It just doesn't suit the series.
I mean, you know, R-Wing transforms. Probably gonna have Sonic Racing transform stuff. There's a pretty interesting cast of characters that you could
There's
use.
Fox and there's Falco, and that's it.
Planets and stuff.
And Wolf, and that's it.
Well, I think that you just for some reason don't like the characters. I like the characters.
No one likes Peppy though.
I like Peppy. I mean, I was thinking about who I would main, assuming that there are
Slippy, so I was thinking of Slippy.
general like weights and stuff like in Mario Kart where one weight is, you know, better than all the others. And I'm like, you know, I'd probably pick Peppy.
Yeah, I was talking about Slippy actually. Like the names just crosswired.
I think people like Slippy as well, even
yeah, but
for the
people
meme.
also like Hitler. You know, like, that means nothing.
Gavin, you're stretching quite a bit with that one, my man.
No, I like bringing that up just because it's a funny example.
Hitler?
Yeah, it's fine.
What about
People
Slippy's
say, oh, but
dad?
people like this thing, and it's kind of people like bad things. So what?
What about Slippy's dad? Slippy's
I don't
dad could
remember
be a
who that
character. From the Project Red or whatever. I don't know what it's called.
What?
There was like Project Robobot and then Project
the
Cameras.
guard thing.
Yeah.
Another. Like, I feel like it just gets undue play for what it is. Like, I feel like this thing has not justified the prominence it gets from Nintendo.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say too, like, you know, to make a racing game spin-off, you kind of want main games. So are they gonna be making main games for this, or?
Probably not, honestly.
It'd be interesting if Star Fox suddenly turned into a racing game genre. Because I mean, Nintendo has tried again and again. It's like, well, maybe we just need to change the genre.
This is what makes me think it is just Miyamoto trying to crowbar his little furry fantasy down everyone's throats. This is kind of like, you know, it doesn't, like, even outside what I'm saying, like, you know, the series doesn't sell that fantastically. Like, I think like 1 million is generally like the cap out point. I don't know, I'm just annoyed about it because it is just kind of like, you have a much more deserving series that hasn't been given a chance in ages and would get prominence and would like raise hype and all that shit, and you're putting more Star Fox out.
I don't know. It could be one of the best games of all time again.
No, it really couldn't be. For one, it's Retro's first shot at a racing game, but it's just not gonna be that good.
How do you know?
What? How do I know it's the first shot at a racing game?
No, how do you know it's not going to be that good?
It's completely out of their wheelhouse, and the time it's been in development for presumably like 4 years now. Is kind of
I have
racing
complete
game.
faith in Retro Studios, and I haven't even played a Metroid Prime game in my life.
I have complete faith in their ability to make like action games and platforming games. Racing games are a different beast entirely.
Well, technically, racing games are action.
No, they're not.
They're very
It's like
filled
say
with
you might
action.
as well say like half of the games that count as puzzle games count as action games as well and shit like that.
They're
Like,
very
no.
filled with action. Sometimes Professor Layton has some action moments in it.
And cutscenes.
Like, remember when he sword fought that guy?
Yeah,
that was
cutscene,
pretty
yeah.
cool. Remember when he made a slot machine gun? That was pretty actiony. Now, a Professor Layton racing game would be great.
Lacing.
I couldn't, like, I would be really bad at a racing game, man. I can't tie knots for shit.
I can like tie shoe knots and that's about it.
You guys have a Boy Scouts type of thing over there? What was pushing me?
Probably in like in England. I don't know if we have one here. Like I've genuinely never heard of like local shit like that here. But I could just not know. I don't know.
You might just not know. Get it? Yeah, get it.
Okay, I get it. Yeah, basically, like I'm salty about this.
Yeah, it's understandable to be salty, but I don't know. I think you can be salty and optimistic.
The thing is, not really though, because my opinion, like Star Wars has gone considerably down the toilet in recent years. So like, see ya, Biggs.
Goodbye.
And like this just kind of makes it. Doesn't really increase my opinion of the series if it's true, because it is beginning to feel like it's just it's it's Miyamoto's pet project, so it gets all the undue effort and attention. While better suited things languish, go unused.
Nice. I was like, initially I'm like, it's just a picture. It looks like someone made in 5 minutes.
I mean, the only thing
Microsoft
like,
PowerPoint. But
yeah,
apparently,
the only thing that
like,
makes me give it any sort of attention is that Eurogamer are backing it, which makes it like an easy 50-50 chance.
yeah, I was gonna say, like, and then suddenly people are backing it. I remember the first thing I heard was, and then someone else on Reddit said, all true. And I'm like, well, is that really reputable? But then more people started saying shit, so,
Like Eurogamer are decent enough, like, or decent enough at like leaking shit or finding shit out before it comes out that I'd say like their endorsement makes it 50-50. Like their batting record is all right.
apparently even,
So,
like, Game Explain heard rumblings of something like this before. Like, even
See,
them.
it's
So, like,
it's
what?
also kind of this thing now where it kind of feels like because one like Eurogamer said it, now every single one of them's going, yes, I've heard of this before, but I just didn't want to say it yet.
Yeah, I know for
It's
sure.
getting a bit like that from some people. Where it's kind of like, yeah, I'm fucking sure you did.
It might even be at E3.
I mean, it has to be if it's at this leak stage. That's when we'll find out.
Well, they only leaked like a logo. I should put this in the basket first.
And to be sure, like Nintendo are like
thought I could.
pretty tight-lipped about their shit. Like they're like
Are
they have
they?
like, yes.
Didn't they leak an entire game twice?
What was that?
Like Kirby and something else?
I don't think so. I don't remember anything
I
like
think
that.
Nintendo's like the worst when it comes to leaks.
No, they absolutely are. That's Sony. Sony have like just hold all the fucking place things so it just drops constantly.
The Walmart leaks for E3. I didn't even look at those.
There's nothing of interest there. Here's a bunch of sequels to like mediocre third-person shooters.
Wow.
I should say mediocre at best because Borderlands is in there. So.
Or Borderlands. I don't even know how it got so popular, but then everyone started turning on it.
The first game sold a lot because it was like this, in a time of like completely brown generic realistic shooters that had like a comic book aesthetic that made it stand out.
It's also kind of
And then-
ugly, though.
Yeah, but like it stood out, so it caught people's attention. We're like, oh my god, look at this. And so that one sold like 7 million. Then Borderlands 2 came out and the writers said, hey, we're funny, and they were not. They were the most unfunny
Are
people
you
who have
kidding
ever
me?
existed.
Claptrap is great. Claptrap is really good.
Even as a joke, no, don't do that.
He was in.
Don't denigrate yourself like this.
He was in the Poker Night game.
Borderlands 2 is like one of the most painfully unfunny fucking games that ever exist. Like, it is actively terrible. There's agony to listen to it.
How many taxis are there gonna be?
This is gonna be all taxis.
They should do like little challenge maps like that. That'd be kind of cool, actually.
It would be, Nate, until you get like all flying, and then you're just kind of like, well, let's just not play today.
Like a Monster Hunter World kind of thing. Speaking of, does anyone have the Stingray?
I don't. Does anyone around? You're there. That's someone else got me, it's fine.
Oh, this isn't good. Okay, it's better.
I'm assisting as best I can with the nozzle moves.
Wait, I was getting the Mary Poppins.
Yeah, that's all. And I just tried to lay down supporting fire as best I could.
What? Did I not throw a grenade? I heard the button press too.
It didn't go in all the way, so it didn't go.
Now I have my volume up too now. Because I realized that... Yeah, that I couldn't hear things. I mean, Salmon Run, you don't even have to hear anything. Oh, a horn telling you a boss is coming. Oh, wow, who would have thought a boss is coming in Salmon Run? You know. But like, for stuff like Zelda, could be important and stuff.
Because if you've been like literally going to like, damn, I'm able to hear music and all, you've done yourself a serious disservice for Nier.
Yeah, seems about right. I think the only song I think I've genuinely heard is the Carnival theme, and that's about it. Because that one's really loud.
Yeah. Hello, Novello.
Well, we might as well go until 8. I'm mad, though. I'm so mad. I was so ready to stream. We would be in Gerudo heck now or whatever. I pressed the button though. Is my controller going?
Is it?
I don't know.
Could be. Oh, of course, it's actually 2 snakes.
Twin snakes. Ah. Now I'm like pressing the R button. Like I'm dedicating at least 50% of my consciousness just to pressing the button. Whereas before it was like 2%.
There's like a bunch of eggs over here on like these stairs. So it's hurting, and I can hear my voice from this weird cold thing I've had the past few days is just developing, I guess.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. Can you hear my voice, I take it?
Kinda.
Well, that's my throat deciding just to die. I've been like coughing and spewing phlegm these past few days.
I thought you were just tired, so I didn't know.
No, it's my throat hates me right now.
Here comes the griller.
I do have I guess another topic I can throw up because it came up in the middle of you like trying to get things running again. I am dying though. Boss Key Productions is shut down.
Who?
Basically, the people who made Lawbreakers and that Radical Heights extreme early access battle royale thing.
I don't know what either of those are.
Basically says it all, but it's a company run by that was brought out by Cliff Blazanski, who is from Epic Games and Gears of War fame.
Epic.
Yeah. And like he made boss keys he made to like make game. I'm not kidding, that's all that nice stuff. I'm dead, just don't revive me.
Funny thing is, I saw something saying that like boss keys were shutting down, and my first thought was the Mark Brown series on YouTube where he analyzes Zelda dungeons. And I'm like, is that newsworthy? I mean, you know, it's sad. I guess it's sad, but you know, it had to come to a close at some point, right? You can only analyze so many Zelda dungeons. Why would you name your company Boss Keys?
See, that's Boss Key, and I don't know,
I'm
smart,
sorry. that makes it completely okay.
It's being precise.
Actually, Strimmer, Mario is lying down on an M when he's destroying the jump rope challenge.
Yeah, like, Cliff Bleszinski's a man known for his massive ego and the fact that he keeps opening his mouth and saying stupid things. And he did this routinely throughout like Lawbreaker's development and shit, and then Lawbreakers came out and no one bought or played it because he decided, hey, let's try and do the same thing as Overwatch, when Overwatch is already popular. And just, you know, why? So, you know, Lawbreakers tanked super hard. About a month ago, they released Radical Heights as an extreme early access game that's a battle royale piece of shit thing. And, you know, after everyone played it, they like have a look and, you know, like, out of morbid curiosity, because it was like really bad. Like it had missing assets everywhere.
Like giant 3D errors, like in Gary's mod.
Sort of, like a lot of it was like either pre-bought assets just sitting there, or just there's just gaps, or just like untextured things lying about. It was really bad, and now it's clear that it's because the company was literally on its last legs, and that was like a last desperate ditch attempt. Apparently, like the people, the staff didn't even know like the studio was dead, and they were fired until like like an hour before he announced it.
I mean, surely they had an idea though.
They had an idea, yeah, but like to actually like not tell them ahead of time until like an hour before you just declare it to the world, like that's pretty shit. And Cliff Bleszinski said, like, I'm going to reflect on this, and it's like, I hope you fucking do, because this could have been avoided if you just weren't a fucking idiot. Because his routine thing, his genius business plan was, you know, let's go to genres of our like established gigantic, you know, titans who control everything and just try and beat them at their own game. It's like, that never works, has never worked, and never will work. Like, there's only ever room for like 2 such games in like any major genre like that. Like 2 big ones, that's it. After that, there's no room. Don't bother. And this happens with MMOs. This has happening with battle royale games. It happens with like the multiplayer shooter. But people keep doing it, and they keep failing. Alright, well that's that piece done. You can speak again.
I was actually like trying not to fucking die. Meow. People are like freaking out over like 8 or like 10 Octoling voice clips that are like half a second each. I'm like,
are people freaking out about that?
Yeah, I mean, and then like the victory animations, that's a little more significant because they actually have style. But
yeah, the victory animations are actually really good. And like are alone enough for me to like go like, yeah, I want to switch to the Octo thing. Yeah, why not?
I don't like the bucket run one, but that's about it.
I can't remember which one it was. There's one of them I was like, holy shit, that's
Sniper,
rad.
probably.
Like either the sniper or I think the roller. One of those 2. It was like really good, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm fucking there.
Nothing for the Octoling boy though. I'm noticing. No coverage for that at all. Very curious how that is a thing.
No one cares.
Hello? Did you hear? The New York Times declared it the year of the twink.
I did hear that.
I thought that was a shitpost. I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what does that mean?
I thought New York Times was like, you know, old people
It
read
was a
that.
newspaper for yeah.
Yeah, that's not like BuzzFeed or something.
Yeah.
That's something BuzzFeed would do. I want more representation of male characters in video games. I don't get enough of it. It's always about the female characters. Still so confused by that.
By the
Year
of
of the Twink Man.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. Then I know you're generally driving out with the boy, like the boy thing, but it is just the fact that.
I mean, really, I think it's just if the Octowing boy had a better hairstyle at launch, because he only has one now and it's very not good. I think that people would care more. That's how much a hairstyle changes everything in Splatoon 2, apparently.
You know, it's aesthetic. Aesthetic is important.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I want to have my aesthetics and eat them too. God damn it! Oh my god, this is not good.
2 sticks. 3 sticks.
3. Oh, I can get one. No, I can't. God damn it.
Like, I thought I had that one, but now I just got blasted like 10 feet backwards because I happened to touch his chin.
Yep.
Like,
Wow.
oh, no, see, this is
One
fuck.
alive.
This is just bone.
See, this is the snake challenge. I don't know who's alive. I can't see anything. Please don't knock me into
I do not believe that worked.
Oh my god. Also, call out post to
What?
Gavin.
Sure.
This dude is like, I have so many games to play. And what do I see when I'm watching Luke play Super Mario Odyssey?
Me playing Breath of the Wild.
Pocket Belt or Pocket 93, because you didn't
So
change
many
it
eggs over
for
here.
some reason. Is now playing The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
I can't help it because when I saw you play, I was like, I don't want to play that again.
The
And then I
madman
did.
is doing it. Meanwhile, Kid Shulk is over here, like, crying. Weird Pants Shulk is crying, Gavin. I don't even know what other game you need to play other than that and Danganronpa. So, but I'm sure there are more of them.
Because of the nature of how I'm playing, is like entirely depend on if I can get, you know, acceptable
104.
recording.
That's a new record.
Holy shit, 41 as well. That's not a new record, I don't think, but 41 is still like one of the highest.
I mean, I'm just worried for you, Gavin, because Breath of the Wild seems to be a pretty girthy game. You know, a game that. Never mind. You know.
I'm gonna just also say though, I know a lot of it. Like I know what I'm doing and where I'm going.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, Salmon Run's closed.
Yep.
Oh,
It's 8.
fair enough.
That's why, like, when I'm like, I'm gonna try a few more things, it was like a last-ditch effort before Salmon Run closed. So the dumbest shit in the world I tried actually worked, so. But maybe it's like me and Odyssey, where I'm like, you know, I remember a lot. I remember, like, everything. I mean, as we've established in my streams, Breath of the Wild pretty much is Mario Odyssey, so I think I'm good. Except
I made the
Link
crack
can't swim.
already, but that is like genuinely like your Dark Souls where you'll just compare literally anything and everything to it.
Well,
no
let's
matter
just, you know, I mean, I think it's a fair comparison. I've seen other people do it before as well.
Yeah, but here's the thing. They're also wrong.
Nintendo's too big, like, open world Switch games pretty much probably developed around at the same time. Open world-ish.
It's not open world-ish
Yes,
either.
it is.
No, it isn't.
Ish. For,
No,
you know.
those are just levels.
You
Like, they're
know.
just levels. They're not open world. They're just levels.
There's a bunch of shit to find everywhere in every nook and cranny, except maybe not in Breath of the Wild, because there just seem to be giant fields of grass that you have to run across with a stamina bar. Whereas Mario, he can go whoop, and then you go, and then he's there. Oh, my arm. Is there a Koopa free running in Breath of the Wild? Are there leaderboards?
No.
Oh my god. How am I supposed to play that game for hours and hours then?
By playing the game. Instead of playing one little
Come on, no Goron racing in that game? There's a big ass Goron in that game. I know that.
There's no Goron racing though.
Disappointing.
I mean, there are like race mini games. There's no leaderboards.
SMH. They should have taken that out of Odyssey's booklet. The Super Mario Odyssey developers. Hey, can we take this Koopa free running idea and then make it Rock Boy free running? It's like, yeah, sure. Rock Boy free rolling. Yeah, Breath of the Wild has no free running. How can it be a 10 out of 10 game like Super Mario Odyssey?
So we've long established that neither are 10 out of 10 games.
Yo, I didn't talk about it, but I'm like genuinely mad that Luke pretty much like nailed all the shitty moons and all the hint art very quickly. Not all the shitty moons, but
there you go.
It's insane. Like the telescope one.
They're more intuitive than you know.
He struggled with that. Breath of the Wild doesn't have any telescope moons, does it?
I don't know what that means.
I don't have to shoot money at a plant to make it grow, do I?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
These Korok seeds are worrying me a bit.
There's literally 900 of the things. You only need half of that to max out whatever you use them for.
I'm sure the reward isn't even that good because it's probably some gear. I don't want your gear, you stupid tree.
No, you see, gear would have a use. The final reward for all 900 has no use.
I think I saw a charm of that dude on the internet.
I don't doubt it.
Alright, either
The
way.
only other thing I had on like my topic list was just talking about God of War, and all I want to say about it really is that it's shit, and everyone who says it's great have no taste.
Wow. You know, I think that you can bear to be a little agree to disagree here.
No,
and
because
in other areas.
No, because whenever I see, you know, for instance, NL saying it's the most 10 of 10 out of 10 games I've ever played when he's only been like 2 hours into it, no, it deserves every single slap, and so does everyone who says shit like that.
Well, you know, I mean, maybe he'll have his.
There's no agree to disagree there because it's fucking bad.
I don't think you can say that
I
objectively.
can say that. I can say that objectively.
You can say,
I can objectively say this is not a perfect game like everyone claims it is. That's pretty easy to claim objectively. Because there is no perfect game.
no effect when motion controls are on. That's so stupid.
Is this like the Y stick thing?
Yeah.
Why is it only catching you now?
I don't know. I don't even know what game would cause it. Maybe Odyssey, but I don't know.
I feel like it must be Breath of the Wild. Because you do a lot of moving the camera and looking up and down in that game.
Are you going first person in this game? Alright. I'm like pressing the stick. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What it's like 8:10 now. Maybe I'll go live with, I don't know. Man, I feel bad. I'd feel bad if I just didn't do near, but you know.
Didn't stop you.
It's not even my fault this time. It's
Yeah,
not even
I
like,
know.
you know, I feel like doing this instead of streaming, or I, you know, just don't feel like playing near today. Because I did feel like playing near today. I don't know what I want to do. If I just want to do near, or if I want to do both, but then it'll be like 12 p.m. and I won't have anything done, so I might just not stream. I have no idea. I have to eat though, so. What a piece of shit. I was so happy today.
It looks like I'm gonna have to like replace this fucking rig with a beefier thing if I want to do the like recording thing. I don't know. That or get a different, better capture card. One of the two.
Well, apparently don't get Elgato if you're gonna get a new capture card.
I mean, I'm on Windows 7, so I won't have Microsoft just come in and declare what I do
Oh
is
no, I don't mean
unreasonable.
that. I just mean people in general seem to,
Yeah, people keep saying, yeah, it's complete shit and all that, but whatever.
capture cards are great, you know, when they work. When they don't work, it's a fucking catastrophe because you only really realize when you're about to stream.
I've been eyeing like the Avermedia ones, but mainly because like for roughly this like a better, slightly better thing than what I got now, it's like half the price of what I paid for, and it's kind of like damn.
Do Breath of the Wild. Who knows? Oh my god, also it got really hot. Now it's just really hot. Ah, of course. Someone streaming Jumpstart first grade. Perfect. I'll watch that instead of playing Breath of the Wild and Nier.
Tomorrow, provided I get like a decent enough house, I will likely be streaming Little Witch Academia: Chamber of Time.
A decent house? Are you
As
homeless
in, I
right
don't
now?
know. As in, there's like not my sister stomping around like at full volume, belting shouts down the stairs. But do you know where my shirt is or whatever?
515
Because
at
she
8.
literally has like no house, like no off volume. It's just all volume, like maximum all the time.
5, 6, 2. So we have Salmon run tomorrow.
Okay.
So keep that in mind. Maybe tomorrow will be better, except tomorrow's a long dog day for me, so fuck! I can never win. Can never win. But yeah. That's that. I'm not gonna raid Jumpstart first grade. But your boy Deku is finishing up Kirby 64, so there's that. What a great game. Oh god. I'm like, I saw video capture device. I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't name it because I made like 5,000 versions of it, so I just stopped naming. Okay, we're good though. Oh god. See ya.
Bye.